folks, I'm back. Today I want to talk to you guys about so many different areas and aspects of life. But I've only got a short moment or two, so sadly I can only talk about one subject per one video. And what is that subject I want to bring to your attention? Yes, that's right, people. Selecting the right teacher to bring out the most, selecting the right teacher to bring out the best learning in you. Yes, that's right, people. Teachers come in all forms of shapes and disguises, whether it be day by day, moment by moment, month by month, week by week, year by year. Anyone can be your teacher, whether it be your nearest loved one, whether it be your child, your sibling, or your boss. Because teachers are not just in the classroom. Teachers are life, throughout life. There's always going to be something that you're going to be falling short of, and there'll be someone out there, to your surprise, that may teach you a thing or two that you may not have known, that may be beneficial to you. So, that is my point, people. But I want to bring a few things to your attention. How to find that ideal teacher. Well, at the end of the day, if you want to learn, then you need to go out there and make that effort, make the steps in terms of finding that teacher. And teachers, a good teacher doesn't mean to say that they have to be certified and qualified and know their subject and be well versed and rehearsed in whatever it is that they're trying to teach and preach. That's just one aspect of it. The other aspect is, has a teacher got people skills? Are they able to relate? Because a lot of teachers, from my own personal experience, have a transactional relationship. It's more theoretical and textbook. They'll lay down the textbook, they may explain a thing or two, and they'll get you to do the work. But there's no bond. There's no bond in terms of mutual respect. There's no bond in terms of mutual understanding from one another, from student to teacher and teacher to student. And did you know that there's so many students out there who learn in so many different ways, people? There are students who learn visually, audially, verbally, and hands-on. Are the teachers able to identify the needs of those students? Because especially if there's so many of them in a classroom. It's easy to identify if you're dealing with one-on-one, but what about so many students out there? People learning different rates and paces. They're traveling at different times, different emotions as well. That's the other thing that I want to talk to you guys about emotional awareness. Yes, that's right, people. It's all about identifying a person's emotional awareness. I'll give you an example. I'll give you an instance. Say, for example, you've got a student and they're bored and you've got them sitting down and you're trying to teach them. Is it very, very likely that they're going to learn effectively in that manner? I don't think so. So therefore, you need to do something to energize them. You need to get them to do some kind of physical activity which helps them to move. Because once you're able to move, you're able to learn and take in information and absorb whatever it is that you're trying to learn more effectively. It's also about identifying a person's emotional mindset at that moment, because there's no one particular teaching method that will work in every single situation and every single classroom setting or teaching setting. You have to understand the person's emotional intellect. I'll give you another instance. Say, for example, you can't get someone to sit down. They're always active. They're moving left, right, and centre, back and forward, inside out. How are you going to teach that person? Well, how they would learn is through activity. That may be an obvious thing. If you've got someone who is stale and still, you're able to sit them down. You're able to talk to them. You're able to give them theoretical things. Maybe visual aids, because there's so many different types of learning. This is the thing that I want to bring to your attention. Learning is not just one-dimensional. Learning is not just learning from one teacher. Learning is throughout life. We're always learning in so many different ways. We're either learning off the TV, we're either learning off friends, families, nearest loved ones, or even at work, in the classroom, at college, uni, whatever. We're learning in so many different ways, and there's so many different types of teachers who come in different forms and shapes and sizes. Whether it be your child, whether it be a child. And I've said this, but I'm just trying to stress something, and I want to bring it to your attention, people. Never stop learning. But how do you find that ideal teacher? Well, I have learned from previous experience that the ideal teacher who can bring out the best in you is someone who is similar to you in character. Yes, that's right, people, because this is so important. There may be a lot of good teachers out there that may be different in terms of your character, which in that instance, they have to be really highly skilled and adaptable and flexible in terms of how they teach. But I'm not talking about, I'm talking about the one who is similar to you in character, because if they're able to be similar to you in character and have similar characteristics and similarities in different areas and aspects of life, you're able to relate a lot more better. I'll give you an instance. I'm a hands-on type of person. I'm energetic. I would look for that type of teacher because that will engage me and I'll be able to build a better rapport with that teacher. I'll be able to learn more effectively because that's my style of learning. Whilst others, they could be just, you can sit them down, you can talk to them, and that's their style. Monotone, slow. This is what I want to try and bring to your attention, people. Try and look for a teacher who is similar to your character. And that is the one who can bring out the best in you. And what I mean by that is, they don't have to be similar character to you in every single aspect of life, but just generally a similar characteristics where you guys have similarities, some things in common. That is what helps build a bond. Build rapport, build a good relationship with one another student, and also mutual respect. And that's how you can learn effectively. That's what it's about, people, at the end of the day. I know I'm just blabbing on and on, but I just thought I might throw a few things out there and bring it to your attention. And even if I'm not making sense, at least, hopefully, that is brought something to your attention in terms of learning more effectively. So that is my rant for today. Until then, take care, stay strong, stay focused, and always live to learn to empower and inspire the lives of many as well as yourself. Bye for now.